No, I am not going to animate this video. I'm just gonna put the trailers over my voice. Hello, Acorns. Usually I make content related to like kids shows, but this is probably the first time I ever made content related to a movie other than a kids show. So maybe I'll be doing this a bit, but yeah. So, Despicable Me 4 is coming to theaters on July, I think, 3rd. And I have some opinions on it. First off, I would like to state that I was a fan of the originals, the original first two. I like the first two Despicable Me movies. The Minions was nice. I liked it. I liked Scarlet Overkill. Stop coming after me. I can have my opinion. Don't get angry over my opinion on these yellow Tic Tacs. I get it, they're annoying. And they do look annoying in this trailer specifically. It looks like, basically, when the first one came out, the Minions got really popular, so they decided, oh, let's just put more Minion moments in our movies. And it didn't bother me at first, but like, I feel like in this one, it's going to be really annoying. Like, I tolerated the Minions movie. I just think this one is going to have a lot of Minion moments, especially since they are the main things in the main poster. I haven't seen the other main poster where it's not just Minions. I've only seen the Minion main poster, and it's supposed to be a Despicable Me movie, it's not a Minion movie. So I feel like there's going to be way too much Minion moments. And I have seen in the trailers one of them gets stuck in like the vending machine and butt humor. No. With all this butt humor, it really feels like they're targeting this movie to obviously children. But the thing is, children aren't really, this franchise is not relevant with children anymore. Like, I think that they made this like as a cash grab for like nostalgic audiences. They had one nice big franchise, and it was so big, it was what got them really popular. So they just decided to just redo it, and it's a cash grab. And it looks like a nostalgia bait cash grab because, like, I don't see any other reason. Like, the only reason that I really wanted to see this is because of, like, nostalgia. And, oh yeah, since I talk about kids shows on this channel and I talk about how some modern kids shows are, like, really bad, some people tell me, oh, you just have a nostalgia bias. You like the old ones because you grew up with them. No, I think some new ones are pretty decent. I am not like PBS Kids fan. I'm not like most PBS. I'm not like those PBS Kids fans who just, for some reason, really dislike this new logo, even though they're still using the old one. They just get really angry over this one. Um, yeah. So there's the thing, it's for nostalgia. Like, this franchise is not relevant with kids anymore. And the fact that they released it on like July 3rd on a Wednesday, I think it comes out tomorrow. As the time of recording this video, it comes out tomorrow. Um, yeah, they released it on a Wednesday. Why not a weekend? Like, I get that it has to be this early July thing. I completely get it. Um, but like, could it be like, when's the weekend again? Hold on. Couldn't be like July 5th, 6th, 7th? It couldn't be that. Um, they released it on a Wednesday, which, like, why not a weekend? It's gonna be really hard to see this. Um, which really just screams the fact that this is for kids specifically even louder because the first Despicable Me movie looked more like a family movie than a kids movie. There was some minion moments that are obviously like for the kids, but like other stuff, it's more of a family movie, and there is a big difference than for a kids movie and a family movie. Making family movies is really hard since it's for kind of like everyone. It has to impress your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your little sister, your emo brother, everyone. That's why making family movies are so hard for everyone to enjoy. But kids movies, making stupid ones is really easy. You just have to stupid plot and butt humor. And I really hope this movie is not stupid plot and butt humor. Um, that would suck because again, I really liked the original, the second one specifically. I am like emotionally attached to. I have a special. It's gonna be really weird, but I'm like emotionally attached to the second Despicable Me movie. It's gonna be weird. Saying this is weird, but scratching my ear. Yeah, I feel like some people are particularly angry because Illumination, they keep like having, they had this one franchise and they keep making new movies, making new movies, making new movies every time they flop. Kind of like, kind of like when their company flops and they want to make a big comeback, so they make another movie out of like their greatest franchise. Kind of like what Pixar is doing with Toy Story. For Despicable Me, this one might work because the whole story is set up to be like, oh, at the end of the first movie, it was a dad with his three kids. At the end of the second movie, it was a mom, a dad, and their three kids, and they're like this like badass family, and they're able to like fight baddies and stuff. So this could really work for like maybe a Despicable Me TV show, or like maybe have the whole Despicable Me franchise as a TV show. Like it's like an episode. It's like the first movie was episode one, the second movie was episode two. The Minions and the Rise of Gru were, yeah, not prequels. And the third one was episode three. And the fourth one could be like episode four, but like interesting stuff has to happen. It's like here we established the characters, like a family who can fight baddies and their little minions, and there could be like a plot, and it could be like every new movie is like what wacky shenanigans will they get themselves into today, and how will they get out? But I feel like I feel like Elimination, when they get this idea, they're probably gonna like. I probably shouldn't have said that because Illumination is gonna now think of, oh, a Despicable Me TV show, and it's probably gonna make something really stupid like full of filler and stuff. And their movies, Despicable Me movies, could be a TV show if like they could be something like that, you know? Which is why I don't mind them renewing and renewing this franchise, but it's only gonna get stupider and stupider. Or maybe it's I'm growing up, but like I refuse to believe that these are of the same quality. Like The Rise of Gru, yeah, same quality as the stuff I watched as a kid, but like when I watched it when it aired on television because I couldn't see it in a theater, and no, I am not streaming it, so I waited for it like I think 2 years later, and when it aired on television, and I watched it, and I thought it was, yeah, decent. But I might be too old for this, so it's not for me, but it's decent. That's what I thought of The Rise of Gru. Despicable Me 3, similar thoughts. I mean, no, what it wasn't decent because like everything was boring and annoying except for the villain. The villain was the only good thing in the movie, and there was a few jokes that I liked. Remember which ones? But the rest of the movie was pretty much just boring and annoying. And the stuff with the cheese boy was funny, you know, the cheese boy who dances. And I took that joke and I put it in my video with the onions, the joke with the onions. Um, yeah, so some of it was funny, but like most things were boring and annoying. And at the end of the third movie, I thought, okay, so Drew is with them right now. There's probably gonna be a fourth one where he goes on adventures with them and stuff like that. But I don't see him in the trailers. He's not in the trailers. You know what I do see in the trailers? Probably one of the most annoying characters ever. Okay, this character from the trailers is so annoying. The one with like, I believe red hair and the nose and the phone and the braces. Oh, I hate this character. I already hate this character. I haven't even seen this movie, but I already hate this character. I hate the way she talks. I hate the way that Gru from the original movie wouldn't have been like that. She's like, oh, you're old. You're an old man. Stuff like that. I'm tech savvy. I'm the new generation. Like, this is what it's giving. I feel like this whole movie is giving Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate of like, oh, we're gonna get the nostalgic audience, well, but we're also gonna make a stupid kids movie for the kids to like, and we're gonna put some edge in it. The original Despicable Me movie already had its share of edge, its fair share of edge. Um, so like, why are they specifying in this trailer that it has some edge in it? Because they are looking at what the kids are doing today. They are trying to be edgy. They're trying hard to be edgy and stuff like that. So they're like, oh, we're gonna add some edge. Which just feels like, it feels like you're not trying to get kids to enjoy this movie. It feels like you're trying to get money. It feels like you're trying to play it easy. It feels like you are, oh, what are the kids liking these days? Let's put it here. And no, that's not how it's like every single kids movie, because kids can like something that is bad and that is bad for them. And you are putting that in the movie. Kids are trying to be edgy and going ahead and like kind of like bullying others because they think it's cool. And you're like, oh, we're gonna put edge in this movie. Even if it's not the same edge as kids are actually doing. This kind of feels immoral. Kind of. Um, yeah, so back to that character. That character, I'm pretty sure was like the main target audience for this movie. And like, why would they make that? Illumination could make like a really terrible, annoying movie with characters like these. The girl with the phone and bullies Gru for saying the web. Gru from the first movie would have, look how Gru from the first movie treated children. Go rewatch that. It's amazing, okay? So no. It's not amazing how he treated children. The, okay, it's not amazing how he treated children, but that montage was funny. The montage was funny. This is how Gru treated children, and he would not let himself be bullied by some girl. That is like how. This is how just Gru. This is what Gru's character is, and now it just doesn't. It doesn't feel like Gru is a character anymore. It feels like he is just like a marketing strategy. You put Gru in a movie and like, oh, it's Gru, the one with the memes. There were so many memes related to Gru, so like, oh, let's make another Despicable Me movie. And Gru is not himself as a character anymore. It's their character is not there anymore. It's like it feels like it's a different character, and it's like, oh, now he is this old man, this old boomer that hates children and stuff like that. And there was some sort of heist scene. Why would they bring their baby? I thought I liked the idea of Gru and Lucy having a biological child. That's cool. So they can have like four kids. It can be like a four-kid family that can still throw hands, and have like a whole like family of like spies. I don't know if the AVL is still around, but yeah, speaking of the AVL guy, Ramsbottom is back. Why is he back? Didn't he retire? I heard him say retirement is officially over. You know why he's back? He's back because he is recognizable. His face is recognizable. So like It's for like a marketing thing. Kind of like why is Rapunzel's hair still long in Wreck-It Ralph 2? Marketing thing. Because it has to be recognizable. Why did the stupid Belle's Magical World thing from like the old DVD thing from Disney? I really don't like Disney, by the way, if you're new to this channel. Um, why did it take place in the middle of Beauty and the Beast and not as a really terrible sequel that happens after? Because we need them in their marketable form. I really hope this video is making sense. I feel like their baby that they added is kind of like, oh, you know how everybody liked the that family of villains from the Minions movie? Everybody liked those. I really liked those. Yeah, yeah. Illumination said, you know how everybody liked those? Yeah, let's make that, but worse. I think that's why they added that baby. And why did they have to name him Gru Jr.? Ah! Ugh, okay. They couldn't find any name for him. They couldn't find a name for the baby. They just, oh, it's a baby. And he's there for plot relevance to mess everything up. Because if there is no baby, there will be no fight scene. It will be easy peasy for Gru. Actually, no, because they completely ruin his character. So, yeah. So, like, they don't care. They don't care. Now it's for the kids. But it doesn't make sense because this franchise is not relevant to the kids anymore. So, yeah. I will not be able to see this because our generation, the generation that is like that they're trying to get the money from. It's like this is the nostalgic audience. The nostalgic audience, yeah, they're still kids, but like we have things to do. We have places to be. And if I am barely able to like get around the house, how will I be able to do two outings in one day? I, yeah, happy Disability Month, guys. So, final thoughts. I feel like this movie is nostalgia bait, but at the same time, they're not making it for nostalgic audiences. They're making it as a little kids movie, not a family movie, a kids movie. And it would have perfectly worked if it was a family movie. But I saw the trailers, didn't like the fact that they were moving. This baby had some potential, but no. I still want to see it. I won't be able to see it in a theater. And yeah, these are my opinions. Thank you for listening. I hope this video wasn't very long. Goodbye.